TGIF WJTS, good evening, and thanks for spending some of this Friday, August 4th, by joining us on the news. I'm Joyce Murrell reporting for 18 WJTS. Detectives from the Indiana State Police Bloomington Post are conducting a death investigation at the request of the Greene County Sheriff's Office. On July 23rd, 44-year-old Jack Farmer of Bloomington was incarcerated at the Greene County Jail and found unresponsive. The Bloomfield Police Department assisted jail staff with life-saving measures, including CPR, until EMS arrived and transported Farmer to the Greene County General Hospital. Jack Farmer was later transferred to Deaconess Hospital in Evansville, where he was pronounced deceased during the weekend of July 29th. Indiana State Police accepted the lead investigation role into Farmer's death per the request of Sheriff George Dallaire of the Greene County Sheriff's Office. The investigation remains ongoing, and we'll update this story with more information as it becomes available. Around 12:15 Thursday afternoon, the Jasper Police Department responded to a report of a driver of a 2019 Buick traveling south on Jackson Street. At that same time, the driver of a 2018 Honda was traveling east on 12th Street and stopped at the intersection. The driver of the Honda stopped at the intersection but did not see the Buick and proceeded through the intersection and failed to yield to the Buick, causing the front end of the Buick to crash into the driver's side of the Honda. There are no known injuries in the accident due to all occupants in both vehicles denying immediate medical assistance. Both the Honda and the Buick sustained $10,000 in damages in the accident for a total amount of $20,000 in damages. No known charges have been filed at this time. One of the fastest growing sports has been prevalent in Dubois County for quite some time and has now facilitated the repurposement of a local facility that has sat unused for years in order to bring the sport to the city of Jasper. Caleb Knepp has the story.
Behind me is what was formerly known as the Rugser Municipal Golf Course here in Jasper. However, most locals remember it not for the golf that was played here, but for the flooding from the Patoka River that caused the course to be unplayable at times and eventually led to the course being closed. For the last few years, the course has been unused, but starting Monday, this course will have new life that will help bring a sport that is growing quickly to Jasper. Disc golf is exactly what it sounds like. The sport has the same goal of regular golf, which is to get your ball into the designated hole. But disc golf ditches the expensive golf clubs and balls for discs that are very similar to frisbees that we all grew up playing with. Instead of a hole in the ground, players try to throw their disc into a basket. Similar to using different golf clubs, disc golf even has different types of discs for different ranges of throws that players need to make. Now, rest assured that even though the Patoka River will still flood, it will not have the impact on the course's playability for disc golf like it did for traditional golf. This makes the repurposement of the course a near no-brainer. Jasper Mayor Dean Vonderheide highlights the changes that had to be made in order to make this dream for local disc golfers a reality.
If you recall, we had decommissioned the old Rugser 9-hole golf course and decided that it was just losing too much money because of the flooding and the expense of all the chemicals that makes you have to groom the fairways and the greens. In a disc golf course, that's not the case. It's minimal maintenance in order to have this facility available to us. And we've been working with a nationally known designer. They've been laying out the course, and over the last several months, we've put in the baskets. We've got the, I guess you call them the tee areas identified, and the Mayor's Youth Leadership Council has worked on refurbishing the bridges that cross from one area to the other, so it's a safe bridge to pass.
The course is currently usable and includes QR codes that you can scan to keep score on your own phone. A local disc golfer described the course as rather beginner-friendly as there are less obstacles that players have to work around. The sport is continuing to grow in Dubois County as the Dubois County Disc Golf Club Facebook group is 450-plus members strong. I even took the disc for a little spin, but hopefully for you, the sport comes a little bit more naturally than it has for me. Reporting in Jasper, Caleb Knepp, 18 WJTS.
Thank you, Caleb. The ribbon cutting for the Rugser Disc Golf Course will be held at the course located at 400 South Clay Street in Jasper on Monday, August 7th at 7 p.m. Immediately following the ribbon cutting for the disc golf course, there will be a ribbon cutting for the Jasper Mayor's Youth Leadership Council Bridge Project. We'll be right back with a check of weather, followed by Kurt Gutzel with sports coverage.